Okay, so having mastered the few basic skills pertaining to your locus, it's time to that you actually see what is more likely to appear in your exams. So what can possibly happen in exam is that they'll ask you to draw two locus. Okay, so you're supposed to find the value of z satisfying this and this. So in other words, it's basically the intersection of my two loci. So your first thing you must always do is be able to recognize what is this locus and what is this locus. So your ability to master the standard form is very important. You should recognize that this is actually a circle, this is actually a half line. So if this is a circle, where is the center? Where is the radius? So of course center is 1 minus 1, radius is square root 2. Okay, so you can actually draw a circle. So when you draw a circle, take note your few rules again. Draw in the center of the circle, give me the radius of the circle, and double check for me whether the circle passes through the origin or not. Thereafter, you draw in your second locus. The second locus that I actually have is a half line. Half line passing through 1 minus 1, making an angle of negative pi over 3. So this is where, this is where your locus is. Half line, open circle, followed by angle of pi over 3. Your job is to find for me the value of z satisfying both locus. So basically I need to find this intersection point. So a few ways to do this. Okay, the more recommended way is via geometry. So when you use geometry, you must take note of where is the center of the circle, where is the radius, and then of course certain features like pi over 3. So I'm going to focus on this triangle here, which I'm going to blow up to this side. It has angle of pi over 3. The radius of the circle is square root 2. Then this must be x, this must be y. Can I use my trigo, that means sine or cosine, to find the value of x? Okay, so x is actually square root 2 cosine pi over 3. Y is square root 2 sine pi over 3. So what it means is that this distance is x, this distance is y. But I know this distance, this distance is actually 1. So to get this, the x coordinate of this point is actually 1 plus x. To get the y coordinate of this point is actually minus 1 minus on the value of y. And that will be my so-called intersection point using trigo. Alternatively, I realize that this is actually a circle. You know how to write down the Cartesian equation of a circle. Similarly, this is actually a half line, which is actually a straight line. You can write down the Cartesian equation of the straight line and solve for me simultaneously. Cartesian equation of the circle, Cartesian equation of the straight line, and then solve them algebraically or simultaneously. You can get the intersection point that the question is asking for.